Hello, Taurus. This is your spiritual bestie, Ciara. I want to start by saying welcome to my reading. Welcome to my reading. If you are new, welcome back. If you are not, this reading is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So I hope you're well, but let's get right into it. This reading is going to be for the middle of June, and this is a general reading. So take what resonates, leave the rest behind. If it doesn't resonate, try your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. All right, let's get into it, Taurus. I feel like the earth signs are just seeking peace at this time. Seeking peace from a storm. That's kind of what I'm getting from all the earth signs. So let's see what's going on strictly for you. For Taurus for the middle of June. Spirit. Okay. Higher power. I love that. I like that a lot. Time to go at the bottom. 45. You got the number 4 here for higher power. I really, really like that for you, Taurus. Honestly, it feels very much like you know intuitively what's best for you. You could be very much in a time of intuition, right? Really following yourself, following your path, listen to your higher self. And there might be a need for you to make some adjustments. And I'm hearing big adjustments that might scare you. But Spirit is saying, just trust me, there's a need for you to make these adjustments. So you could be saying 444, 555, or 4545. Want to start by saying that. We'll talk more about higher power in a moment, but let me get you an animal oracle card out for Taurus for the middle of June, Spirit. Middle of June. All right. All right, there we go. Ooh, 2 came out. All right, so you got the meerkat. It says, get support from a trusted group of like-minded friends. Ooh, I like that. And then the emu, this is a good time to go on a new adventure. You might be making friends while you're on an adventure. Spider spirit at the bottom. Trust the creative spark you're feeling and express it through writing stories that inspire and enlighten. Like I said, I feel like all of the earth signs are coming out of this period of hard storm weather, and they're now getting into their prosperity season. But there's a need for them to either, you know what I'm getting? As soon as you get out of like your little cocoon, like out of your like shelter from the storm, you need to go and meet like-minded people. I think this is for all the earth signs, to be honest with you, but this is specifically for you, Taurus. But it feels very much like all the earth signs are kind of moving towards people who really are connected to spirit, who feel divinely guided by spirit. And it feels like the earth signs are really tapping into not just their bag, yes, they're like, not their money, but their creative endeavors. I'm hearing fulfillment. I think the earth signs are like really thinking about, yes, financial freedom and stability, but they're also thinking about fulfillment, feeling fulfilled in life, feeling happy in life, feeling successful in life. That's kind of what I'm getting from all of the earth signs lately, is that there's this energy of, I want to feel successful. I want to feel safe. I want to feel secure even. So there is that energy of wanting security, wanting to feel free, wanting to feel sure about that security and what life has in store for them. And for you, Taurus. So anyway, emu spirit, there's a great time to go on an adventure. You could be, like I said, meeting new people, meeting new friends while you're on an adventure. And you could be literally deciding to, you also could be deciding to just decide to shake up your own energy, Taurus. That's what I'm getting. You could even, like, not even just an adventure, because I know adventure, sometimes the first thing I think of is, oh, you outside, you traveling. But no, for you, Taurus, it almost feels like you deciding to just shake up your own energy, right? You're like, you know what, I'm just going to go dancing this weekend just because. And you meet people who are like-minded like you, and you're able to actually connect with people and create a community that really feels safe. With that higher power, though, it says conscious contact with a higher power, the presence of the divine, seeing source energy in all things, committing to a partnership with spirit. This card reminds you that you are more than a person trying to get ahead and make things happen for yourself and others, Taurus. You have an immortal soul and are gifted with a human life through which a higher power can express itself. At this time, you need to be conscious of your connection to spirit and foster it through prayer and meditation. I love that. Yes, there's a need for you to continue to work with spirit, right? I feel like you're already aware of your relationship with God, of spirit, of source, of your divine, right? Whoever you serve and however you recognize them, right? But it feels very much like they're saying, continue to do that. Continue to pray, to continue to meditate. I feel like they're leading you to a specific place. With that adventure card, I'm getting divine detours. I'm getting a little bit of like, there's a need for you to continue to work with spirit, continue to pray, to continue to meditate, because you're going on a specific journey and you might not know exactly where you're going, but it leads to someone, something, an opportunity, people, right? Support that just really, really align with your divine purpose. I like that, Taurus. I really like that a lot. All right, let's get into your tarot. All right, for Taurus, what is their overall energy for the middle of June? This is the mid-month check-in. Two of Wands. Okay. I actually like that energy for you, Taurus. That is a card of planning. Oh, Justice on the bottom. I like that too. It feels very much like things are being orchestrated with you specifically in mind, Taurus. Even with this Justice card, it feels very much like spirit is trying to get you somewhere. Two of Wands, though, is a card, can be a card of expansion, but it's not known for just being an expansion card. It is a card of organizing, discovery, right? It's a card of moving forward, right? And like I'm hearing, the world is your oyster, right? I like to see it as this 1-1. This is already what you've learned, right? You've made your mark here, and now you're moving towards the second one to move in a new direction. Can be travel, can be traveling for work, by the way. Want to bring that up. And it feels very much like you're deciding to really broaden your horizons. Let's keep going, though. I really like that energy for you, Taurus. All right, what's coming in for Taurus? Strength. I love that. We'll talk about it. I'm getting the cards out first for you, Taurus. All right, and like, what's their conflict? Middle June for Taurus. Conflict. Okay. Six of Cups. Interesting. I'm hearing childhood trauma. We'll talk about it. And then what's their resolution? Okay. I really like that. And I'm going to get one more resolution card because that's what I did for the others. Capricorn and Virgo. And I don't think it's fair if I just do it for them. So, the Devil. Wow. Did not see that coming, Taurus. I really didn't. So, they got the Page of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, which can be a card of manifestation, money, right? An opportunity, a message about money. With the Devil here, we'll have to clarify it. The thing is, I think a lot of us just get scared as soon as we see the Devil come up in a reading. We're like, oh my God, the Devil. Why the Devil? I mean, I can't talk because I'm the same way. I'm the same way, Taurus. I'm being honest here. I'm the same way. I get immediately scared or nervous about it because I'm like, oh my God, what does that mean? With the Devil here, what does that mean? So I just want to start by saying, don't get nervous. We're going to clarify the Devil. We're not even sure what exactly this Devil energy is yet. But we will clarify it and get more information. So let's not be afraid just yet. It ain't nothing happened yet. So let's not be worried about it. My camera, I think, is on an angle. And I'm trying to make it where it doesn't look as it's crooked, but this is your layout. Please, be mindful. This is okay. Anyway, let's keep talking. All right, Taurus. So for what's coming in for you, got the Strength card. I really like that, actually. The Strength card is about community, but it is a card of strength. It's support, right? I'm hearing like there might be a need for you to really gain support. And that's kind of why with that meerkat, it says getting support from a trusted group of like-minded individuals, higher power. I feel like you're going to be meeting other individuals that are also connected to spirit. And it feels like what's coming in for you is support and strength at this time. You're actually finding people who really, really is going to help you. I'm almost getting like people who are going to help you towards your divine purpose, Taurus. And you might be a little nervous, a little scared, but I feel like there's a need for you to kind of let go of your fears, because it feels like these people, this group, the situation is going to really lead you towards, I'm hearing, the best money you've ever seen in your life. And I know we haven't gotten any pentacles yet. I mean, we got the page of pentacles at the bottom of this deck just a minute ago, which I showed you. Here, I'll show you again. But other than that, we haven't really had any other pentacles. You know what I'm saying? But it feels like meeting these like-minded people might help you actually get your head out of it, like get yourself out of a situation. I'll give you an example. Let's say you are trying to figure out what you're going to do. Your lease is about to be up. You need to move. Your job is not that great, right? You don't know what to do. And it's hard to find things right now. Spirit is like, go on an adventure, go on a journey. Decide to expand. You can do more. And as soon as you make that decision, it feels like a very auspicious encounter is going to take place, where you're going to meet a group of people who are like, yeah, we're actually looking for a roommate, or yeah, we actually live here, and they just open up a place here. Like, it just feels like these people, or a person, whoever, whatever the support is, it feels like they're going to help you lead towards something that is like you would have never known unless you talk to them. Does that make sense? It just feels very much like you needed to talk to them in order for you to see it. And then once you see it, you realize that these people are actually really good support. You start to grow closer. You start to be able to share your life, your story, and they share theirs. And you start to really feel safe with people again. Why the Strength card for Taurus? Okay. Wheel of Fortune. I really, really like that. Perfect. Yeah. It feels very much like these people, the people you're going to meet, luck is going to be on your side. You're going to feel very fortunate, very lucky. With that Lover's card at the bottom here, could be a deep love, could be even a soulmate level type of love. And not necessarily has to be a romance. I mean, it could be. You could be meeting someone in a romantical sense. But it feels very much like whoever this person or the people are, they feel very soul tied, right? Twin flame, soul tied type of energy. It feels very much like maybe even past life energy, where you guys meet and you're just like, I feel like I've known them all my life. You also could be seeing 10, 10, 10, by the way. But let's keep going. So for your conflict, you have the Six of Cups here. The Six of Cups says your conflict is actually kind of funny to me. I would never think of the Six of Cups as a conflict. But I did say earlier that it could be a little bit of childhood trauma. You could even be just nervous around certain people because of a past situation, right? Especially with that Six of Cups. I heard don't let the devil win. We're going to see what's over there, what this is. We'll figure it out. But I don't know. I'm getting with that Six of Cups that there might be a need for you to kind of just allow yourself to heal from something that happened in the past. Six of Cups is a card of like nostalgia, can be a card of childhood memories, happy memories, card of feeling safe emotionally, I'll even say. Because in the original tarot, they're inside of a palace being protected behind gates, right? So they're not anywhere out in the open. They're not in war. They're not in poverty. They're being taken care of. And maybe the conflict, it could be like because of something that happened in the past, you're afraid to accept this cup that's being offered. You're afraid to accept the comfort or the guaranteed, like, or even the familiarity. I'm hearing like you might meet someone and because they feel so familiar, it turns you off. Like you want to push them away, but you're like, but they feel so familiar. They feel so comfortable and it scares you. Let's keep going. Why the Six of Cups for Taurus? Yeah, it feels never-ending nightmare. Nine of Swords is all about a never-ending nightmare, anxiety, fears. That's what I'm hearing. Your conflict is you letting your fears get in the way. Four of Cups. You're wanting to fold your hands and be disconnected and not allow yourself to be opened up. You're afraid to accept this cup because you feel like something in the past that happened is going to happen again. You're afraid that you're going to enter. You know what I'm hearing? I'm hearing you're afraid to grab this cup because you feel like as soon as you grab it, you're going to be in a never-ending nightmare once more. I don't believe that's the case. I feel like they're saying you need to work through your fears. You need to work through your anxieties. You need to allow yourself to properly heal so you can accept things, so you can see. And maybe you've been hurt by a previous group of friends, and maybe that's why you're like, I don't know if I can ever have friends again. I don't know if I can ever trust people again. I just don't think I can. Friends make me nervous. I don't know. It just, even love, it feels very much like you just don't want to allow yourself to dive into it again. And that's why Four of Swords is right. Oh, I actually like that. I didn't even notice that. Four of Swords, here's your resolution with the Devil. Healing from the past, not letting yourself be held back, right? You can break those chains. You don't have to stay bound to things that may have happened in the past that has destroyed you or made you feel like you're not enough, because you are. Four of Swords is that card of healing. It is the card after the Three of Swords. Three of Swords is all about heartbreak, pain, trauma. Four of Swords is healing from it. It's recuperating from it. It's allowing yourself grace, Taurus. It's allowing yourself time. And I'm just getting that there is a need for you to really heal so you can be able to properly let people in again. Let's keep going. Why the Four of Swords here for Taurus? You have to heal, Taurus. Interesting. You got the Queen of Swords, and you also got the Knight of Swords. Queen of Swords is all about boundaries, okay? She is a card of, look at that, Five of Cups at the bottom, which is grieving, going through a loss, going through a situation that can lead to disappointment. And we got the Four of Cups a minute ago, which is also disappointment. It feels very much like you've been disappointed and let down before. And you're just like, I don't know if I can accept these new people, this new situation, this new love. I don't know if I can open myself up to that. I've been disappointed too much in the past. With the Four of Swords here, because that's a card of healing, right? Matching it with the Queen of Swords, Knight of Swords. I'm hearing your healing needs to be your first priority. Queen of Swords has eagle eye vision, right? She is like seeing it from a bird's eye view. She can look down and just see exactly what's happening. She can see things clearly for the first time. She's no longer blind by the smoke, the cloudiness, the illusions. And it feels like the more you rest, the more you're able to see things clearly, where you can make action, where you can move quickly, where you can make discoveries. But you have to heal first. And I feel like they're calling you to heal so you can be able to take this adventure, to take this journey. And you know what? With the Queen of Swords, she is about boundaries, but I'm almost getting you might need to set up boundaries for yourself. I don't know. Let me explain. I feel like you're going to have to set up boundaries for yourself. And this is what I mean. There is a need for you to trust yourself more. That's the best way to put it. It feels like because you don't trust yourself, because of the past situation, you're afraid to move at all. But they're saying, please heal and take care of yourself, and then you can move swiftly. And there might be a need for you. Maybe boundaries is not the right word, but with the Queen of Swords and the Knight of Swords, I feel like they're saying you need to check yourself. After you heal, don't let your past hold you back. You need to check yourself whenever you have those triggering moments. Don't get me wrong. If there's a red flag, there's a red flag, right? But the thing is, you are on a higher frequency, Taurus. You are already in a space of higher frequency, higher vibrations. You know, you've already been through things. So you already can recognize a red flag when you recognize it. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like they're saying don't see red flags when there are not any there. All there is green flags, but you're seeing you're seeing a green flag and be like, that might be red one day. There might be a need for you to check yourself and be like, hey, it's not red right now. I can't put my pain, my past, my fears onto this person because I haven't cleared it. That's why you need to heal and you need to clear it for yourself, Taurus. Okay. Lastly, you got the Devil as a resolution. That's really interesting to me. So we've already kind of talked about the Devil, which can be feeling like trapped. It is a card of, can be a card of codependency, feeling like you're not enough. With the Devil card, it's feeling like you're chained up. It can also be like addictions, trauma, toxicity, right? Things that have bothered you, fears, anxieties. It's just anything that can be negative that's impacting your life. And that's why I'm saying don't let your fears hold you back. But let's clarify this Devil. Why the Devil here for Taurus? Oh, 9 of Pentacles. I love that. I love that for you, Taurus. I really do. At the bottom of the deck, you got the King of Wands. I love that too. That is a bossed up, leveling up energy. That is a card of moving forward, succeeding, not stopping, keep going, right? That the King of Wands is a visionary. He doesn't get stumped by little things. He's constantly thinking about things in a CEO business mindset. He's going to literally see something, dissect it, and make it happen. But he's all about passion, determination, drive, goals. Like, he's going to be the person that when there's something wrong at the job, you talk to him, he'll get it done. You get what I mean? He's a visionary, and he really kind of focuses in on his passions, his drive, his determination, his imagination. Especially with that Spider card we got earlier, which was all about trusting your creative spark. I feel like with the Devil here, with the King of Wands, and then this 9 of Pentacles, I don't feel like this Devil is bad. I really don't. And here's why. I feel like this Devil energy here is literally saying you're about to make a crazy amount of money. The Devil is also temptations and desires. And your desire for financial freedom, for independency, for being a leader, for being a visionary with that King of Wands, that's what you're going towards. That's your resolution, is to boss up, to level up. I'm hearing to be strategic as well. But know that all the things that you're trying to do is achievable. You also could be pairing up with the Capricorn, or having like that support that I mentioned that you're going to have. Could be a Capricorn. But it feels very much like with this Devil 9 of Pentacles, it feels like billionaire, millionaire money. I'm hearing get ready for the glow up. Get ready to be a visionary. Get ready to be able to have your financial independence. But you have to clear out the clutter. I think I said the same thing to Virgo actually just a minute ago. Clear out the clutter to allow Spirit to be able to bring in what is needed for you at this time, because it's yours if you want it. All right, Taurus. So you need to go run away from those fears, heal those fears, not let them conquer you, and know that you are about to literally make the most. Didn't I say earlier that it feels like you're about to make the most money you've ever made in your life? And I was like, there's no Pentacle cards here, but I feel like it. And then we get this 9 of Pentacles here. You're about to make the most money you've ever seen in your lifetime. Hell, in your family's lifetime, Taurus. Okay? So please let go of the fears. Let go of the anxieties. I'm hearing let go of the control as well. There's a need to surrender and just let things happen, because Spirit is literally guiding you at this time. There's a divine detour at play. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this reading, Taurus. If you did, please like, comment, subscribe, baby. Join the channel. Join the Spiritual Bestie community. But other than that, I'll see you in my next reading. And I hope you have a great rest of your June. Bye, my loves.